Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have LEGO Star Wars, the new Yoda Chronicles, Clash of the Skywalkers. I did it without checking the title. Anyway, this is a sort of a mini movie kind of thing. It's I count it as a short or a special, but there's actually a series of all of these. If you look really down here in all the recommendations, you see there's Duel of the Skywalkers, not just Clash of the Skywalkers, but Duel of the Skywalkers, Escape from the Jedi Temple, Race for the Holocrons, Raid on Coruscant, and then of course there's the Freemaker Adventures and a bunch of all-star shorts, Resistance files, a lot of stuff that's technically connected together. All those new Yoda Chronicle ones are connected in some way because there's a MacGuffin, holocron. There's a holocron that Luke has a hold of or is racing after to get, and that causes like another reason for the Emperor and Darth Vader to come after Luke and the rebels. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the real regular films. It has plenty of references to the films, both the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. This is from 2014, by the way, so a good many years. Well, one year. Yeah, 1 year. Okay, 1 year before. Gosh, it's been that long. 1 year before Force Awakens. So yeah, it's 24 minutes long. It's, if you're a Star Wars fan, don't worry about it being canon. Just have fun with it. It's something that adults who know all the little inside jokes and all the "it's a trap" references, and has fun with Star Wars, and kids who just love the silly, crazy, goofy, fun. The Emperor is one of the greatest silly characters in all of LEGO Star Wars. He's menacing. He's the big bad guy in the regular Star Wars universe in any form. There's nothing funny about that man. But in the LEGO universe, he is the funniest thing out there. And that's a high praise considering there's a lot of funny versions of characters you know and love, whether it's Luke, Leia, Chewie, Han, everybody else. In this, though, we get to see Mustafar, we get to see Hoth, we get to see a lot of our main characters. R2 figures prominently into it. There's a character that is sort of recurs, and he has a sort of connection to all these characters and the Freemakers and all the other things. If you haven't watched the Freemakers thing, that's a great LEGO series as well. It's all good fun. But again, don't try to add them into canon. It doesn't work, doesn't matter. You don't need to watch one movie before or after any of this stuff. Just watch them. I tried to find what order to watch these new Yoda Chronicles things, but I couldn't get a straight answer. Somebody kept trying to add in the regular canon stuff. And no, just stop. Just keep the LEGO stuff to itself. Have fun with that. So you can Google it, probably find out which ones are which, but unfortunately here they don't say it's part 1 or part 2, part 3. There's so many different versions, or so many different episodes in a sense. So, yeah, once you figure that out, you can decide which order to watch them in. I'm no help. So, the voices that hear, all of them are really pretty close to the actors that you know and love for Leia, Han, and Luke. The only person who returns, of course, to do the voice of the character he originated is Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. So, yeah, I think he's the only one. I don't know if Billy D. Williams shows up at some point to play Lando or not. We watched all of them. It's been a while since I've seen one of these, so I kind of forget. And since they're all out of order, I don't know. I think these all sort of take place, technically, if you were going to treat them as canon, between Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. So, where the gang is all together still at this point. But again, not canon. Doesn't matter. This is just absolute good fun. LEGO, the greatest toy of all time, mixed with Star Wars, the greatest saga of all time. I'm sure there's plenty of people who will debate that, and I can think of plenty of others that can fit into that list. But Star Wars and LEGO are close to my heart in many, many ways. So yeah, anytime I get a chance to watch a LEGO Star Wars thing, it's worth it, and I highly recommend it, whether you're young or old, especially if you have a love for LEGO and Star Wars. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 3. Wow. It's going to be a number. Start with a number. Maybe it's one of the 101 Dalmatians. No, it's not. It's a short. We only have one numerically named 101 Dalmatians thing. You're going to see this when I flip it around. I think we've seen all but one Dalmatians thing. But this is another short that ties into Soul. This is 22 versus Earth. So yeah. If you don't know who 22 is, well, you need to watch the movie Soul. I'll be right back to talk about it tomorrow with 22 versus Earth, animated short, the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.